If your kitchen has any of these 7 things, then do not be surprised if your money keeps slipping away. No matter how hard you work, you never seem to have any savings, and your family relationships keep falling apart. The ancients used to say, if you want to know the fortune of a household, take a look at their kitchen. That is because the kitchen is not just a place to cook. In traditional Funyu, the kitchen is the heart of the home. It is an invisible vault of wealth and a space that nurtures vital energy, preserving good fortune for the entire family. A properly placed kitchen will gather wealth and generate blessings. But just a few small mistakes, just a few objects in the wrong spots can disrupt the flow of energy, cut off your luck, and send your household into a spiral of misfortune for reasons no one can quite explain. I have met homeowners who were once incredibly successful, but after moving to a new house and changing the kitchen layout, everything started falling apart. Money shortages, health issues, and family conflicts. They thought it was just bad luck. But the truth is, there were certain things in that kitchen that should never have been there, and they had been there for far too long. The longer they stayed, the more the luck faded and the more the wealth dried up. In today's video, we will uncover 7 forbidden items in the kitchen. Things that might look perfectly normal, but are secretly draining your fortune day by day, slowly stripping your family of its blessings. Make sure you watch until the very end, because chances are you're already making at least one of these mistakes, and today might be the perfect moment to fix it before it is too late. Before we begin, make a promise to yourself. Say something like, I am a magnet for abundance. Or I will cleanse the energy in my kitchen to protect my family. And if you find this content truly worth reflecting on, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because there are many more ancient Finyu and spiritual insights waiting for you to discover. Now, let us dive into the most important part of the 7 taboo items you should never have in your kitchen. Do not overlook even one of them, because just a single mistake can shift the entire destiny of a household. Number 1, mirrors. One of the most common mistakes in modern interior design is using mirrors to make the space feel larger, reflect more light, or simply decorate a kitchen corner. Aesthetically, it makes sense. But from the perspective of applied Fune, this carries a hidden and serious risk. The kitchen is where fire energy operates. Mirrors belong to the water element. They carry yin energy and have the ability to reflect and amplify the flow of energy. When a mirror reflects the flame on a stove, it does not just double the fire. It also multiplies the vibration, creating a chaotic energy field that can cause extreme emotional and behavioral shifts among family members. One critical taboo is when a mirror reflects the entire stove. In Fune, this is called double stove, which implies 2 kitchens, 2 heads of household. Traditionally, this is believed to stir up conflict between spouses, create internal instability, and in serious cases, even attract a third party into the marriage. Additionally, when a mirror reflects fire too closely, it can increase the risk of fire hazards. The combination of reflected light and intense heat creates unstable energy, which can unexpectedly trigger misfortune, especially in enclosed kitchens with poor ventilation. Therefore, never install mirrors in the kitchen. If you already have one for decorative purposes, check to see if it reflects the stove. If it does, apply a frosted decal or move the mirror to a different spot, making sure the cooking area is out of its reflection. If you want to create a modern and clean kitchen look, choose non-reflective materials with yang energy like smooth wood, brushed stainless steel, matte ceramic tiles, or light-colored natural stone. These materials help maintain stable energy and give the kitchen a warm, grounded feel, just as it should be. Number 2, refrigerator. In the 5 elements theory of Funyu, every object in a living space carries a unique energy signature. The refrigerator represents the metal element combined with water, cold, preserving, and still. The stove, on the other hand, is pure a fire producing heat, activating transformation. Placing these 2 elements side by side is like putting 2 clashing energies in one space. Fire controls metal. Water suppresses fire, creating ongoing disharmony. From a practical standpoint, placing a refrigerator too close to the stove causes heat to constantly affect the appliance's outer shell, lowering its cooling efficiency. The machine works harder, consumes more electricity, and wears out faster. This not only raises household expenses, but also symbolizes scattered wealth and poor financial retention. Funyu takes it further. When a stove and refrigerator are in conflict, it creates a type of yin disturbance, leading to instability in life, short-lived luck, and relationships among household members that become strained. One person may be too fiery, another too withdrawn, making it hard to connect emotionally. The solution is simple. Keep a distance of at least 12 to 20 yin or about 30 to 50 cm between the stove and the refrigerator. If space is limited, place a wooden divider or a decorative shelf in between to act as a buffer and neutralize the energy clash. Also, make sure the back of the refrigerator is firmly supported and not left floating. In Funyu, any object that stores wealth should have a mountain backing for stability and support. Number 3, broom. A broom is a cleaning tool in function, but in Funyu it carries strong mixed energy. It gathers dust, dirt, and unseen negative vibrations from the environment. Each time you use a broom to sweep floors or dust, it collects not just physical waste, but also stagnant or low energy vibes. If you then store the broom in the kitchen, or worse, rest it against the stove, it is like dumping bad energy directly into the financial heart of the house. Funyu calls this polluting the treasure vault, meaning you are clouding the energetic space that should remain warm, clean, and peaceful. Spiritually, the stove god is believed to protect the family's fire and blessings. Placing a dirty, dusty object like a broom near the stove is a subtle but serious violation of that sacred energy. The consequences often show up as poor financial flow, constant petty issues with money, frequent arguments over small matters, and a general feeling of emotional friction or delays in work and progress. The fix is straightforward. Never store brooms in the kitchen. If you have no other space, hang them on a balcony or behind a back door far from the main energy flow of the house. When not in use, wrap the broom head with a clean cloth to prevent dust and to seal off its collected negative energy. A small but powerful tip: never let the broom's head point toward the stove. Energy flows in the direction the broom faces. Pointing it the wrong way is like sweeping wealth out and pushing blessings behind your back. Number 4, an empty rice jar. In traditional spiritual culture, rice is more than food. It symbolizes life of abundance and enduring prosperity. A full rice jar represents a solid vault of wealth and a safe harbor for luck. But an empty rice jar, or one with the wrong color, can silently drain in both physical and energetic resources. According to applied Funyu, an empty rice jar, especially if it is completely empty, is a sign of depleted reserves and scattered financial energy. It can indicate that no matter how much money the family earns, it is hard to keep and losses come from small or sudden expenses. One critical mistake is using a red-colored rice container. Red belongs to the fire element, powerful and destructive if misplaced. Rice represents the earth element which nourishes, Fire overcomes earth, meaning your symbolic wealth vault is being burned out. And blessings cannot last. Spiritually, there is a saying, a house without rice brings no peace. An empty rice jar creates a subconscious sense of lack, making family members feel uneasy, anxious, or insecure about their future. The solution is simple and practical. Always keep the rice jar at least 1 to 3 full. It does not need to be overflowing, but it should never hit the bottom. Choose a jar made of white ceramic or ivory glazed porcelain with a lid and store it in a clean, dry place with solid support underneath. Avoid placing it near the stove, pure fire or sink, pure water, as both of these clash with earth energy, causing instability and imbalance in your financial luck. Think of your rice jar as a symbolic treasury. Keep it full, clean, and sealed, and you are nurturing the foundation of long-term wealth and stability for your household. Number 5, washing machine. In small homes or modern apartments, placing the washing machine in the kitchen may seem like a space-saving solution. But in Funyu, this setup is a serious misstep. A washing machine belongs entirely to the water element, constant water flow used for cleansing. The kitchen represents fire, heat activation, and financial flame. When water and fire are placed next to each other with no buffer, water suppresses fire. Your wealth energy gets extinguished and blessings become